It's 2026. There's still people in Pruvit. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bies. I am a certified personal trainer through ACE, as well as a fitness nutrition specialist. I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing. Pruvit was unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, I guess, maybe. Unfortunate for them, that was the last MLM I was a part of. I left in 2021, and now I'm happily, hopefully, fingers crossed, pissing them off on the internet with actual scientific evidence. Today we have a video from Cheryl Pike. She is a Canadian prover. I really hate that term, by the way. Isn't that weird? Their distributor, or their name for their distributors, is prover. What are we proving? Nothing in 2026. Anyways, Cheryl has been a part of this MLM, I think 6 or 7 years, something like that. And this video in particular is going to show us exactly why credentials matter. We're going to talk about ketones, unfortunately. And I think one of the questions that I get asked the most often is, okay, but do ketones work? We're going to talk about that, along with some other things. So without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Hey everyone, it's Cheryl coming to you from New Brunswick, Canada. Happy February. January is behind us, you guys. And my eyes, I got cold in my eyes, I think yesterday when I was walking, and this one has been running, so I grabbed some eye drops from Costco, and I'm going to put those in. How are you? If you are catching me live, type a number 1. If you are catching me on the replay, type a number 2. And if you're brand new to me and my broadcast, I'm so happy you're here, type the word new.
Your broadcast? New to your broadcast? Still doing the drop a 1, drop a 2 in the comments in 2026? Okay.
I am a network marketing professional. I make a full-time income from my phone promoting this product that helped me drop 80 pounds in 8 months at the age of 50. And the business side of this has taken our family from bankruptcy to doubling our credit score. I love what I do. I love helping people feel better, have more energy, clearer focus, better mood, all of that stuff. That is what drives me to get up and get going every single day, is knowing I can help other people feel as good as I feel.
Here's the thing that bothers me. Well, there's a lot that bothers me about this, but in particular, when we see people that are talking about weight loss, and Cheryl said, oh, I lost 80 pounds thanks to drinking these. Well, I feel like they're selling themselves short. Because oftentimes when somebody loses weight and they're trying to make it stick like it's the product, the MLM product or whatever supplement they're talking about, they're shorting themselves, because the things that impact weight loss is being in a calorie deficit, obviously sleep, water intake, stress levels, eating whole foods, a balanced plate, prioritizing protein, all of those things play an important part in this. And so when we hear people that say, oh, well, I lost this weight because of this. No, you lost the weight because you were probably in a calorie deficit, because you did the work. That part drives me crazy. Also, I would love to see the scientific evidence that Pruvit's ketones do any of the betters, as they refer to it as, because it probably doesn't exist. Okay, back to the video.
We have a stack and save sale that ends at midnight tonight. We're going to get right to the nitty gritty, juicy details. And I'm going to tell you how you can try K1 early before it's released to the public. You guys.
Let me guess. It's only available to promoters, so they have to become a promoter in order to be able to buy the K1 ketones? Yeah, that checks out.
We launched our stack and save sale on Thursday. Buy one, save 15% up to 27%. So put something on subscribe and save, get the bigger discount. I'm telling you, it is worth it. Hi, Morgan. It is worth it. So buy one box, save 27%. Buy 2 boxes, save 30%. Buy 3 or more boxes, save 33% site-wide. No exceptions. You guys, these products.
Now, this sounds to me like Pruvit is trying to clear out some inventory. One thing I do know is that they are discontinuing lots of flavors. How do we know that? Because Courtney was talking about it in her team chat at one point, and people were upset about flavors going away. And I think they're trying to downsize their overhead. Why am I smiling? You know why I'm smiling. Yeah, because I think it's only a matter of time. I don't think they're doing as well as they want people to think. Otherwise, why would people be leaving the company? Who's even still there? I mean, we know Cheryl is. That's unfortunate, but yeah, interesting. What do you guys think about that? Why do you think they're discontinuing flavors? Why do you think they're putting all these things into the vault? I think it's because they're hurting financially. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comment.
Exogenous ketones, guaranteed to put you into a state of ketosis regardless of your diet. This is not the keto diet. I don't do the keto diet, you guys. And I have something happening back here. My hair gets cut in the next 2 weeks. I think not this coming week, the next week. Anyway.
Great. I hope your hair appointment goes well. So this is one of the things that people have asked me since I was a part of Pruvit, and I said all the things that Cheryl is saying here while I was a part of it. You know, do ketones work? Well, first of all, you're consuming ketones. So if your claim is that you're burning body fat when you drink them, but all you're doing is putting ketones into your bloodstream, your body is going to use that fuel source for a while, and then it's going to go back to glucose. So you're not burning body fat, you're burning a different fuel source that is in limited supply. And the reason that I know that is because one, science. Yeah. Science. Two, because these people that have been drinking them for 7+ years, saying that it, no matter the diet, burns body fat, would have no body fat. And that's not me shaming anybody. That's just me being factual here. If your claim is that, oh, I've been drinking these for 7 years and it helps burn body fat, it should reflect that. That's all I'm saying.
Exogenous ketones. I started drinking them because I needed something to help me on my low carb lifestyle. I thought I knew everything. I thought I had it all figured out. And when my health journey came to a stall, I knew I needed something more. So I started drinking these almost 7 years ago. I have never missed a day. I lost 80 pounds in my first 8 months. But for me, it was the improvement in my mood. I had dealt with menopause for over 10 years. Hi, Karen. I had dealt with menopause for over 10 years. I wasn't very nice. I wasn't sleeping very well. I had zero energy. I mean, we're talking set an alarm to have a nap on the couch every afternoon just to make it through the day.
Ooh, that is a lot to unpack. So she lost 80 pounds in her first 8 months. I guarantee you, if we were to go back into her timeline, she will have adjusted what she was eating, how she was eating it. I guarantee you, because the culture within Pruvit is to move your body. I guarantee you she was exercising or doing more than she was prior to drinking Pruvit's ketones, which is probably going to put her in a calorie deficit, and that's why she lost weight over the 8 months. If you're coming across somebody on social media and they're using general terms like, I was on this health journey, but they're not going into specifics, that could mean a whole bunch of things. Somebody's health journey could be managing stress. Somebody's health journey could be getting their lab work and their lipid levels in check. That could be somebody wanting to just get more movement in their day. They use that general term, but I think it's very, very dangerous to not ask more questions. Well, what do you mean a health journey? Because here in this video, she's talking about, oh, I lost 80 pounds in my first 8 months, but then saying, but that wasn't why I started drinking ketones. Well, if that's not why you started drinking ketones, then why are you leading with that? If it's really about better mood, then why not talk about, hey, I'm in a better mood now, and leading with that? I find it really odd. What I'm about to say, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm looking at it from a physiological standpoint. I feel like when people say this, it's because we can go back and look at their pictures and we can see that their body looks different while they're going live and talking about Pruvit and talking about losing body fat. So I think they switched that strategy, if you will, because people can fact check that, And again, I'm not trying to body shame anybody, but if you're going to go online and you're going to say, oh, I'm drinking this and it helped me lose 80 pounds in my first 8 months of drinking them, but it's not about that. It's about mood. It's about feeling better. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I was drinking coffee, gave me the jitters. I didn't like how I felt. All of these things, trying to feel better and move more and have more energy and all of that stuff. So I was in.
I wonder how much caffeine a cup of coffee has, because I think it's something like 85 milligrams. I wonder how much caffeine ketones have. Let's check it out. 95 milligrams in an 8-ounce cup. Okay, let's go to Pruvit Ketones. The OG raspberry lemonade. Caffeine equivalent is for a 12 to 16-ounce cup of coffee. That being said, wouldn't that be more caffeine than a cup of coffee? Therefore, debunking what Cheryl said. If 85 milligrams of coffee made you jittery, but you're okay with drinking Pruvit Ketones that has the equivalent as far as caffeine as a 12 to 16 cup of coffee. Make that make sense.
Introduced to these at 50 years old. They changed my life. I started sleeping through the night. I started not having that afternoon nap. I started being nicer to my family. I started seeing things clearly where I thought it was allergies, and that was what was causing the brain fog, when actually it was just that time of my life, you guys.
You started drinking them and you thought it was allergies, you're sleeping through the night. Ma'am, what is happening? And that whole pause at the end was like she knew how ridiculous she sounded, I feel like. It was just that time of my life. Did you go to the doctor for any of these things, Cheryl? Did you ask about, treatment options that are right for you when it comes to menopause? Did you have some lab work done? Did you go to a doctor about your allergies? You're trying to make this seem like ketones are a one-size-fit-all kind of solution for everything from allergies to weight loss. And that's not how that works. Oh my God.
So I drink ketones now for mood, focus, energy, and appetite suppression. They help me do intermittent fasting every day, and they keep me on track. The appetite suppression alone, it is unlike anything I have ever tried before, and I have tried everything, you guys.
Have you tried being protein focused, filling your plate with fiber, fruits, vegetables, beans, things like that? Are you getting in enough adequate, good fats to help with satiety? Have you tried those things, Cheryl? You tried everything except the basics of nutrition that actually work.
Guys, every potion, wrap, pill, phase, you name it, I've tried it. This is the only thing I have stuck with for this long of time. It's almost 7 years, every single day. And I saw a post on Facebook a couple of days ago, and there was a lady that was promoting a bottle of ketones. I don't even know the brand, anything, but a bottle of ketones. She had a picture of the bottle of the ketones, not our ketones. We have over 300 pending and existing patents, which means you can only get them from a promoter for Pruvit.
Who's going to tell her you can get them on Amazon and it's linked directly to Pruvit corporate office? Who's going to tell her? And I very much believe that she knows what brand it was. I bet she Googled it immediately and was like, oh, these aren't Pruvit ketones. And by the way, patents don't prove efficacy. Patents are just paperwork saying, hey, we don't want anybody duplicating this. It doesn't mean they work. That's interesting, Cheryl. What would prove that Pruvit's ketones do anything is to have third-party, independent, peer-reviewed with placebo, double-blind studies that over a long period of time with a large amount of people with lab work and all of that good stuff to prove that they do anything. But no, Pruvit's not going to do that. Instead, they're going to waste all this money on these patents to make it sound, cool and scientific so that people like Cheryl, aka promoters in the company, say, oh, we have over 300 patents. There's tons of ketone products out there, but nobody has our formula. Okay. All right, Cheryl.
She had a picture of this bottle of ketones and she said, I don't really like the taste of these, but they give me great energy. Why on God's green earth would you drink something that you didn't like the taste of when there are so many other things out there that taste good? I wouldn't drink a product for this length of time if it didn't, number one, make me feel amazing, and number two, if it didn't taste good. The package I'm holding up right now is strawberry peach. This has surpassed Heart Tart as our company's best-selling flavor. It is so good. You guys, they taste good. They do what they say they're going to do. They are so great. We are the category king with this product right here. And what we are launching tomorrow, it will only be available to promoters.
Well, There we have it. Only available to promoters. So what she's doing is she's turning this into a recruiting pitch because that's the only way you can get these K1 ketones. What are the K1 ketones? Well, I can't wait for more information, but I'm hearing there is quite a formula change along with a compensation plan change. I don't know if you guys have heard, but apparently, allegedly, let's say, they may be going to a binary comp plan. If you know anything about binary comp plans, which has been coming up a lot lately, a binary comp plan, you have two legs, you get paid off of the smaller volume leg. That's how you make all the money. You have to balance them. It's extremely volatile. It is hard to balance. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm very interested to see if they do that. Because if they do, oh, they're in for a rude awakening, these people, and Pruvit. Oh, I can't wait for that.
Currently, because we are still working out all the kinks in the system and getting things merged together and stuff, we are launching a new business tomorrow with a brand new product that is going to blow these out of the water. We will still have these because these are the best thing ever.
So if those are the best thing ever, and the K1 are going to be blowing Keto Nat out of the water, why are you practically begging people to buy it from you? Oh, to clear out their inventory. Yeah. Is this the next phase of the Herbalife buyout? Is that what we're seeing here? Also, a new business, a new website, things haven't been set up. Did y'all know, by the way, did y'all know that Pruvit uses GoDaddy for their website? Isn't that wild? Did y'all know that? Yeah, that's why they have all the website, or in the past, I should say, circa 2018. That's why they had so much trouble on the website when people were trying to order, is because they used GoDaddy. Did y'all know that? Let me know in the comments.
But this new version of ketones that's coming, this K1, this tri-blend, this holy grail, if you will, it's like it has time-released energy. So you drink it in the morning, you get that burst of energy, and you think, I can clean my house, I can run a marathon, I can keep up with the kids, I can do all that stuff. And then halfway through the afternoon, when you find you have that slump, or you just need a little something, you're reaching for the coffee or the energy drink or what have you, it comes back around. The one you drank in the morning comes back around. It's got like a time-released energy. So I want to give some of this away because I have a few packets here. I want to give some of this away. So what I'm going to do, this stack and save sale, you can save up to 33% if you purchase 3 or more boxes off the website. The link should be pinned to the bottom of this video. If you need the link directly sent to you, comment 33. You can save up to 33% by purchasing 3 or more boxes of anything on the website. It could be electrolytes, our coffee creamer, and a box of ketones. You'll save up to 33% on those 3 items or more. The more you buy, the more you save, you guys. For everybody that orders 3 or more items from the website today, February 1st, 2026, I'm going to put you in a draw to win a packet of this K1, and I'm going to mail it out to you tomorrow.
I'm sorry. You want people to buy 3 products so that you can give away a single packet of K1 ketones? Are you okay?
Every 10 orders of 3 or more items on my website today, February 1st, 2026, I'm going to give another pack away. So every 10 orders of 3 or more items, I'm going to give a packet of this not yet released, won't be available probably until March, maybe April, perhaps May. If you want to get your hands on it and you want to try it and see what all the hype is about and feel that time-released energy, 3 or more boxes from the sale, the stack and save sale that ends at midnight. Order today, and I will enter you to win a packet of K1. You guys, it tastes like berries, like a cherry berry kind of flavor. And that time-released energy is unlike anything I've ever felt before. So if you want the link to order from our stack and save sale, you can save up to 33%. Ends at midnight tonight. I need you to drop a 33 in the comments below. If you have never tried ketones before, grab one of these bags right here. It's 20 servings, 10 different flavors, caffeinated and caffeine-free. Grab a box of electrolytes and grab a box of our keto cream. That's our collagen and MCT blend. So set yourself up for success with this. electrolytes, and a box of keto cream, and you won't be sorry, you guys.
You will be sorry because you're out a lot of money. You're probably going to be pooping your brains out. You're going to be disappointed. Yeah, so don't do that. That's wild. The desperation in this clip is so loud to me. You're going to give away for every 10 people that order 3. Now, she said 3 boxes here. So 3 boxes of Nat. They used to be $130 USD. I know that they've increased their prices. She's in Canada. Imagine the amount of money the Canadians would be spending in order to get into a drawing for 1 packet. Cheryl, this is really embarrassing. Wow.
And every 3 items that are ordered, every time somebody orders 3 or more items, their name goes into the hat for a packet of our K1. And this is caffeine free, and it still has all the energy, everything, all the benefits. Better sleep, skin, mood, focus, energy, fat loss, digestion, muscle preservation, appetite suppression, and craving control. Up to 33% off the website. Stack and save your way to the biggest savings. Every 3 items or more gets your name in the draw for a packet of K1 months before it's available, you guys. You don't want to miss this. Comment 33, I will send you the link. That's it for me. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I hope February is really, really good to you. See you tomorrow.
Right. What you were thinking? Same. Same. Why is Pruvit carrying on their end of the month blowout sales through the beginning of the next month? Why did they increase prices? Why are they uploading or creating a whole new system that they're still working the bugs out after being acquired by Herbalife? Why does the CEO of the company have a lawsuit against him for sexual harassment and assault? Yeah, why? I think the ship is sinking. I think it's only a matter of time, and I think Pruvit will be no more. And you know what? I'm going to be excited for that day. And also, I find it really interesting that they may go to a binary comp plan. Obviously, that's alleged. I don't know that for sure, but once I do, I will cover it. Because I do recall a time when Jessie Lee and a group of us were considering going to other companies. It was after Jessie Lee was terminated from Modere, and I believe she was in Dallas with Lisa Grossman at that time, right after. I can't remember the companies that we were considering going to, and I think one was actually Lavelle, and I feel like there was another one, and I remember having this conversation with Jessie Lee about binaries, and she's like, binaries are crap, they're garbage, I'll never join a company with a binary comp plan, and yet Pruvit could possibly be going to that. It's just very interesting. Anyways, if you guys want to impact your health, as Cheryl was claiming, and you're looking whether you want to lose weight or gain weight, or you want to sleep better, 1, talk to your doctor. Don't trust these people on the internet that are just trying to sell you an unregulated supplement with a lack of scientific evidence to show it does anything. But 2, look at what you're eating. Look at how you're eating. Fill your plate with protein, fiber, carbs, good fats. Eat regularly. Move your body to the best of your ability. Put a good sleep hygiene routine in place. Take care of yourselves. Try to manage your stress and drink your water. It's the simple, monotonous things that are done over time that get us the best results. And it's interesting to hear people in MLM that are talking about, oh, this isn't a fad diet and da-da-da-da-da, but everything that they're talking about is quick results and seems very fad diet-like to me. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. I hope you had fun today. This was fun filming this. I haven't talked about Pruvit in quite some time because a lot of people have left Pruvit. So I'm eagerly waiting for the K1 videos, the comp plan videos, and things of that nature. So if you see them, feel free to send them my way. My website is linked in the video description. I want to talk about it. I want to look at it. I want to compare the products. I want to compare the pricing. I want to compare the comp plans. And of course, have some fun doing it. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, if you would do that, that would be amazing. And I'll catch you on the next video or the next live stream. Bye, everybody.